AlterEgo, the series that gets you up close and personal with some of the biggest names in Australian marketing and discovers the activities, hobbies and passions that inspire and motivate them every day.
I picked it up around 7 years ago when I had my first child. I'd been playing a lot of team sports like netball and tennis, and I just found I didn't have the time anymore to commit to set timings, and running was much more freeing and you could do it whenever you wanted. When I'm running, it's one of the few times I allow myself to switch off, so I'm not thinking about work, I'm not thinking about family or family logistics. I don't think I was a natural runner, but I was probably naturally sporty, so I'd done a lot of team sports growing up, but when I was running at school I used to run short distances, but I've trained myself now to run longer distances, which I think has been great for me because you get that longer period of time out. As I was increasing my distances, I'd set myself short-term goals and I'd feel very accomplished when I got to different distances, and I think at work it's really important to have those goals for you and your team. Running in competitive races, for me, it's not necessarily been about beating people, but I like to have the pressure of the deadline of the race to make sure that I'm maintaining fitness and training. So for me, it's probably more putting a line in the sand that you need to be prepared to do this by this date, rather than necessarily going out and winning races, because I don't think I'm at that level, but I think that's important because you need goals to keep you motivated. Marketing has changed so much and it's very much data-driven now, which I love. And similarly, you use data when you're running. So for me, I know the time I'm doing per kilometre, I know the distance, and they're probably the key metrics that enable me to plan my training and plan my performance. I mean, I've been at Qantas for nearly 12 years and I'm still as passionate about it as I was on my first day, and I think I've had 7 different roles there, which has been great. But like running, I guess it's that you've got to stay motivated and you've got to think about your short-term and your long-term goals, and I think there's great parallels to that. And we're so lucky to live where we live. Like, this is my running track every weekend, so and I think similarly with Qantas as a national brand, the outdoors and selling Australia to the world is part of what we do. I think Qantas is a unique brand in that all Australians feel like they own a piece of it and a part of it, so there aren't many brands in Australia that can generate the same emotional feeling that Qantas does with people, and it's awesome to be a part of that.